Hello, everyone, and welcome to our beginning series of interviews with our Ask the Experts Q&A. This is your chance to get to know the DC Marvel staff, who are experts in the field of exercise science, health, and fitness, and ask them all your questions related to the study. So today it is my pleasure to get to talk to Megan. And Megan has a Master's of Science degree and is an exercise physiologist with over 7 to 8 years of experience in exercise programming for adults anywhere between 18 and 90 years of age. So this is a real treat, and just want to give Megan an opportunity to say hello, share more about herself. So Megan, what is your role in this study and anything that you would like to share about yourself today?
Hi, my role in the study is actually as one of the researchers on Dr. Michelle Gray's team at the University of Arkansas. So I'm one of the people that you see running around while you guys are there for your sessions where we're doing data collection. I may either be running your session or taking your blood, something like that. I'm one of those people, and then of course analyzing all our results and stuff after the fact.
Yeah. So today I'm going to be talking to Megan about the idea of how strength training can really be helpful for women as we age. So, Megan, with that in mind, why is strength training important to women as we get older?
Strength training for women is so incredibly important and so incredibly overlooked. We tend to think of it as more of a masculine thing, whereas, really has a lot of health benefits for us as well. Not only like with our physical appearance, but mostly with some internal um, results as well. So strength training primarily for us is really going to help with bone health. Women are so much more susceptible to osteoporosis as we age than men are. And a lot of women make the mistake of just thinking calcium supplementation is the way to go. But really, studies are showing that weight bearing activities or strength training, resistance training, has a lot more benefits as far as not only preventing bone loss, but slowing it and helping maintain it later into life and kind of instead of losing that. It can also help boost your metabolism as you age, and maintaining a high lean muscle mass can help with your metabolism and fat burning well into menopause and past.
Mhm. So those two are really big factors, like the bone density, building that stronger bones, and also boosting the metabolism. I
Mhm.
know a lot of participants in the study do a lot of cardio. They enjoy walking. So what I'm hearing from you is that strength training is definitely something they might want to consider adding into their program.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, keeping up your cardio is great. That's going to help other systems in your body and help with other aspects. It should never be skipped. But adding strength training into it is only going to help build on your benefits and help you later in life.
Mhm. One of the most popular concerns that often comes up when I'm talking to women is their concern that they're going to bulk up if they start lifting weights. What can you share about this concern?
So the two things that women worry about with that is looking like a man, and or being concerned about bulking up and looking like the way men do when they strength train, but also understanding, we have a totally different physiology than they do, and we just do not have those hormones available that are going to cause us to bulk up, especially if you're just doing like 2 or 3 days a week of
Mhm.
like 30 to 45 minutes.
Mhm.
That's not going to be enough to bulk up. If your example is looking at these women who do like the CrossFit competitions, the strength training competitions, weightlifting at the Olympic level, you have to understand those women are weight training
Mhm.
6, 7, 8 hours a day, plus catering a specific diet to that. Whereas if you're just keeping your general, healthy diet, doing it 2, 3 days a week for 30 to 45 minutes, we don't have the hormones available or the, physiology to bulk up. You're going to, get lean, help maintain that muscle mass, that it will eventually help with some fat loss.
Mhm. Yeah, so it really does sound like the strength training, there's really no fear that we're going to become these big bodybuilder type bodies overnight, that it's really just going to help lean us out, strengthen our metabolism, and tone our bodies.
Exactly, exactly. Yeah, not with, just like I said, 2, 3 days a week, 30, 45 minutes. You're not going to look like, She-Hulk or anyone like that.
It sounds good. Yeah. So, how can strength training benefit or strengthen the mind? I know a lot of our participants are here for cognitive health concerns. So, yeah, anything you can share about that?
Yeah, and I mean that's kind of one of the primary outcomes of our study is, looking at cognitive health and trying to slow the decline of dementia and Alzheimer's. And so there are multiple studies actually coming out right now showing that strength training does have benefits to slowing cognitive decline, and even for people that are already classified as having mild cognitive impairment, can actually strength training can help return them to a normal cognitive state. Some of the mechanisms are still being debated about why that is. One of the primary ways is we believe that it really helps tie into like your executive function, being
Mm,
able to multitask and things like that. And so just being able to strength train and do those exercises can help those areas of the brain improve.
mm,
So that's really a way where we're finding strength training is benefiting cognition.
mm. That is really encouraging to hear, and very motivating to know that if just adding in 2 to 3 days, like you mentioned earlier, can have those types of outcomes on our brain health. Yeah. Well, where would you suggest a person start? Like if they're just a beginner, any ideas on that?
Yeah, for sure. Because that is definitely, it's an area where if you've never done it before, it can be very intimidating, not having a clue where to start. My first recommendations are, to use professionals for sure. If you have access to a personal trainer, getting in and having some sessions with a personal trainer who can really help start you out and guide you. However, again, we're still in a little bit of an age of COVID, or just being intimidated of going into a fitness center in general, which is fair. A lot of people are. And so one of the benefits of living in a technological age is that we do have so many apps that you can download either on your phone, on your tablet, on your computer, or websites, YouTube videos that are incredibly beneficial for people that want to be able to do things at home with either little equipment or even no equipment. Body weight exercises can be very beneficial, especially when you're first starting out, and there are things available for that. And so if that is something that you're interested in, again, it can be very intimidating to just dive in online and see what all's out there. And that's where, you can talk to, Natalie about some of your specific, if you're interested in getting started in strength training, if you're interested in starting out with a yoga or a Pilates routine, let her know and she can kind of guide you to some specific resources that might be best for you for starting out.
Yeah, some great tips there, Megan. Thank you. I know, like I was intimidated when I first went into the gym, got started with weight training. There's so much there, and even like you said, online, it can be overwhelming. So even if they brought a friend with them or asked a friend to join them, that might be a way to kind of reduce some of that intimidation factor that you mentioned.
Yeah,
But
for sure.
yeah, thank you for those tips. So just to sum up what you've shared today, there's so many benefits to strength training as we age, especially for women, building bone density, bone health, boosting the metabolism, strengthening the mind. Is there anything else you would want to add?
No, I think we really hit on kind of all the high points for sure. So I think that's a good place to start.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much for sharing today, Megan, and for everyone who joined us. Continue to send in your questions, and we hope you enjoyed our expert Q&A today. Talk to you everyone later. Bye-bye.